Today is today is October 8th, 2023. My car registration expires this month, so I have to go take care of it. I'll wait until I get another paycheck so that I have a cushion to live on. Today, uh, apparently, apparently in the news, apparently there's some oil price fluctuations that's causing the oil prices to go up and the gold to go up, which means that most likely, based on the futures that I see, that Dow is down 200 and Nasdaq is down somewhere near there in the futures, which most likely is signaling that tomorrow there will be a dip on Monday. So what I anticipate is that the oil and gold moving up is signaling that there could be a temporary price fluctuation that occurs in the market, and it should be temporary. I anticipate. Again, history has a indication of showing what these things will have on the market. During the intraday, it is possible that for a single day, the stocks could drop from morning to close. So what I anticipate is that Tesla should be volatile, Microsoft should be volatile, and Meta is volatile more so than normal because these are volatile stocks. And I anticipate that perhaps CVX, which is an oil company, is going to oil-related company will be impacted. The price of oil going up may signal that the price of oil will impact the price of the stock, which means that while the other stocks are going down, these stocks, I'm thinking, will go up tomorrow. On the flip side, on the flip side, on the uh, Dow Jones, there's Boeing and there's Costco and a few of the other stocks that are volatile as well. More so on Costco than Boeing. And I imagine these will follow suit in falling as well. And because normally what I anticipate is that coin will rise in economically traumatized environment where the standard um, denominations will will be impacted, like Citigroup, Bank of America, and J.P. Morgan, and Wells Fargo, which means that these banks, I would anticipate that the price of price of the bank issue stocks should drop. That's what I'm thinking. So that's the premise that I'm going by, right? And then the interesting thing about the detachment from uh, the international standards, or specifically the dollar and other denominations, is that coin, which is related to Bitcoin market, should rise based on this uh, volatile situation, like the over the weekend. So it seems to be people who held over the weekend, like thinking on a Friday, and many people actually sell out before Friday, before Friday closes, because there's news that will impact the stock, despite the fact that the previous trend was moving ahead. So for a short-term trader, the likely scenario is to exit on a Friday close and then look to enter on a intraday basis the next day. And if somebody were to enter into the market, chances are, statistically speaking, uh, waiting for the volatile situation to subside before entering might be economically advantageous, even for individuals who are investing, because that small percentage difference between entering on a Friday where the news occurs may or may not be a significant issue. Probably not a big issue if somebody's holding it for 5 or 10 years or something like that. And so any day would be sufficient. So what I anticipate is that I need to categorize the encyclopedia of chart pattern uh, 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 that occurs based on these oil type of situations that occur, oil news situations, and that historically will prove that it behaves in the same way under the same conditions. So what I anticipate is that what I'm anticipating, and I will look forward to tomorrow's trading, is that it'll dip, okay, and then it'll either move back up, especially software companies, especially the technology companies should endure the price fluctuations of oil prices and gold. But for companies like brick and mortar companies, which heavily depend on the price of oil, most likely that dip will be enduring, if not to the close, or maybe it may signal maybe a day or two, or maybe 3 days before the detachment from the fundamentals become too big such that it has to bounce back.